Hey guys, Kyle here. Welcome to the very first tutorial video, and here in today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you all how to fix face textures for trains a new era, and up to where you can actually change the face textures, because as you know, sometimes their faces will get stuck to what their faces look like whenever they're circling around in this little search box. I had problems with this Winston model that I downloaded, but now I got it to work. Big thanks to the person who shared this with me. I'm not going to tell you guys who he is for privacy reasons. But yeah, thanks to him, I managed to get this cool model, and I am very happy about it. But there are a few models I'm still needing to work on. Like, let's say Bear the High Mech. He still has his regular face. Like the face that goes on the model and not his actual face textures. And as you guys can see, if I try to choose a different face, it just won't work. But there is an easy fix to fix this very... Okay, so what you're going to want to do is go to Content Manager, look at the engine that you're wanting to fix, and go to its face textures and click on Show in Explorer. Then what you're going to want to do is drag in the pevesoft.texture text creator. That's what I'm just calling it. It's called pevesoft texture text. I'll have a link in the description to go download it. And what you're going to want to do is just drag and drop the face textures into the pevesoft software. And then you will be given the face.tga. The face textures for the face texture text for it. Now, of course, I am going to fast forward this, that way you guys don't have to do this. But of course, before I do, you guys have to make sure that you get every single one of these faces in there. If you don't get it done, it will not work. You have to get all of them in there and create a texture text file for each of them. So now, let's fast forward. Okay, so now that we got all that done, drag the pevesoft texture text out and back onto your desktop. Then go back to the face textures and click, but now you're going to want to click on Submit Edits. Then, there you go, you have everything that you need. But now we have to see if the faces are working now. So let's place down Bear, and it's not working. It's still his regular face on the engine. Which also means we can't change his face. Still. So what you're going to want to do now is just simply... Well, it's kind of confusing now, because for Wild Northwesters models, it can get a bit confusing. But I'll show you. But this also will go with SI3D's 2012 models and some of the older 06 models if you can't change their faces. But what you're going to want to do now is to just simply go into the engine's face pack, or just click on the engine, list dependencies, and then go into their config file for the face textures. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get all of the JPEG or BMP texture files except for blank, and turn them into texture. If the blank face texture is on texture, it will not work. It has to be on whatever the original texture files were on, either JPEG or BMP. So what you're going to want to do is just go to Edit, click on Replace, then type in whatever you need to do, and then you will be good. Then you just save, then submit edits. And as you guys can see, no faulty dependencies. Now guys, if you do have it on faulty, if you do have the blank texture on texture, it will just turn out faulty. You have to have it on BMP or JPEG. And as you guys can see, Bear's face textures are officially working. If this video helped you out, that I am happy about that. I still do have quite a few models I'm gonna have to fix, like Tornado, Patrick, and Eric. The foreign engine that I downloaded, that's all good. Same thing with Edward and Thomas. And shout out to the person who shared all of these models that I've shown in this video. Again, not gonna share who they are for privacy reasons. But with that being said, guys, if this video helped you out at all, that is great. Now, this also works for any 3D faced engines, like from SI3D. Any engines that you aren't able to change the eye textures, where they can go left, right, up, down, poop, poop, pee, and stuff, this method will work for them too. Like Oliver, I had problems with his with his eye textures, but I figured out how to get them to work by using the same method that I showed you, and now his eyes move. But also, big thanks to Spider Oliver 11 for letting me know about this method. If it wasn't for him, I would have never been able to figure this out. But yeah, I'll let the pevesoft texture text in the description for you guys to download. That will be essential for you guys to get this to work. So with that being said, guys, I'll hope that you guys have a good day. And with that being said, guys, adios.